Tell me what you know. Listen, it's two dreams that I gotta share with y'all. I didn't plan on sharing them. I didn't know what it meant when I had it this morning, to be honest. Well, one of them I had this morning. The other one I had a few days ago, like two days ago. So listen, this for somebody. Y'all see the title of the video, Moving Forward. And it's actually a good thing. It's a good word, in my opinion. Let me say this before I even tell these dreams, though. For the people that this word goes to, when God say that you moving forward, it's actually in many different ways. Like, you can be moving forward far as in love. You can be moving forward far as in ministry. You can just be moving forward spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And when I say that, I'm saying like you can be coming out of a season of like depression or doubt or regret, stagnation, all type of things. So that's crazy because I forgot to put that in the caption. Lord, you're right. Either way it goes. Also, I gotta add this in. If you've been seeing like 111 or 113 or 222, 911, 119, then these numbers could actually be a sign that this word is just for you as well. It could be for many other people, but those numbers specifically, God has been pointing out to me these past few days. So if you see that, those numbers is your confirmation as well. But it doesn't mean that the word don't apply to you. So now, I'm gonna say the first dream that I had, it was about discernment. But this also is going to help you move forward. This is the dream that I had this morning. God is just giving me the word right now, y'all. I'm sorry. Because I did not know what this dream meant until right before I started this video. So the dream that I had this morning, hi Sarah. The dream that I had this morning was I was in the car with somebody. And I pulled up to this house. And I think I was supposed to be moving into the house. So I was going to look at the house. I was gonna go look inside and look around and stuff like that, check the house out. But when I pulled up to the house, I saw a girl across the street from the house. So say this is the house, right? I keep tissue, y'all, because I got bad allergies. But say this is the house, right? And then it's like directly across the street, like this. It was real close proximity to the house I'm coming to look at, right? I see a girl. She's across the street. She's on her knees. She's in a white dress. And I believe it was supposed to be either raining or about to rain. I don't know. But she had water on her. I do believe, like her skin, like, I don't know if I'm remembering correctly, but I believe she had like water on her skin or something. So, but it wasn't raining. So that's why I'm like, was it raining or was it about to rain? I don't know. But I seen like water, I think, on her. Either way it goes, she's across the street from the house and she's literally on her knees worshiping, right? She just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. I get out the car because I'm about to go inside and look at this house. I get out the car and I look at her and I hear my voice, but I don't think I would really say this in real life, or maybe I would. But what I said in the dream, I said now in my head, I said in the dream in my head, I said, why is she outside in the middle of nowhere, just basically, because she's not at a destination, she's just across the street from my house. I said, why is she just outside worshiping like that, where everybody can see her? Like, why is she, you get what I'm saying? But the person that drove me to the house, they walk up to her. They didn't hear me say this in the dream because I said that in my head, but they walk up to her and they say, hey, they literally tap her on the shoulder. They say, hey, whatever you're worshiping about, keep worshiping because God placed that worship on your heart. So basically what that person was telling her was, despite of how anybody feel about it, God placed that worship on your heart. God placed you to literally be here right where you are, where everybody can see her, at this location that's like not really significant. You get what I'm saying? But he told you to worship it. He told you to worship and you're worshiping, and he just went and encouraged her to keep worshiping, right? So now, even along with that, what God exposed to me right before I started this video is that I had made a short not too long ago. And in that short, I was given an example of when I had discernment of my own spirit, right? Like I saw a picture of me, but I could see like my own spirit and what was happening in my life at that time. It was weird. I can't explain it. You'll have to see the short, okay? But either way it goes, and I think I called it trust your discernment, or You Were Right. That's the name of that short, You Were Right. So now, in that discernment, what I was explaining, in that short, I was explaining to trust your discernment. And that's what that dream was actually about that God gave me last night. He is saying to trust the leading of God. That's what he is saying. What he told you to do, he is saying you need to trust that. Although, listen, he's giving this to me right now. Although it's going to look awkward and it sounds as if it doesn't make sense to you. Which is why I said to the girl in my dream, I said in my head, I said, why is she out here at this random side of the road just worshiping with nobody, all by herself? She didn't have nothing but a dog with her. It was literally a dog laying on the side of her. And she was worshiping. And I was like, what did you do? Like, why is she? You know? But see, that's what it is. It will only make sense to you. And it may not even make sense to you. But like the man said in my dream, God placed that on your heart. I don't know what it is God told you. I don't know what he showed you. I don't know what it is. You may be having like doubt to do a thing. Like whatever that thing is, you've been having doubt to do it. You don't believe in it. That's basically what God is saying. You don't believe in what it is he has told you. I got to turn this air on, y'all. It's hot. Okay? But you don't trust what it is God told you. But that thing will actually move you forward. See, what a lot of people don't be noticing is how they're holding themselves back by having a lack of faith. It's like if you step out on faith, what do you lose? You're not losing nothing that you can't get back. The world is here. Do you get what I'm saying? Like it's here. It's not going nowhere. So a lot of the times we be afraid for no reason. So what God is saying through that, for whoever this is for, trust your discernment, because what he is showing you, it is for one, truth. What you are seeing, it is true. And secondly, it is going to help you move forward. And listen, something else he just gave me is that I was going to look at a house that I'm moving into. In real life, I'm not moving right now. Hopefully. I ain't got no issue. You hear me? I like where I'm at, but I'm just saying, I'm not moving right now. I'm not really planning to move. But, well, unless there's one thing work out, then I might be moving. But moving is just not at the forefront of my mind, okay? So it's really weird for me to even be going and looking at a house. But see, that is God moving your location. He may even be changing your circumstance. You get what I'm saying? Placing you in a new thing, placing you in a new place, in a new everything. You hear me? Because when you change destination, you change company and everything. Like the company you have and everything can end up changing just because you're in a different destination, a different location. But God is just saying to trust that. Now, the second thing that God wanted me to share was a dream that I had 3 days ago. I think it's 2 or 3 days ago. I don't know. But I had a dream that I was inside of a mall and I was pushing my baby in the stroller. And this guy stopped us. And he looked at my daughter. He said, "Oh, she's beautiful." Then he looked up at me and he was like, "Whoa, you beautiful too." And then me and him start walking together through the mall. So listen, when it comes to that dream, God wanted me to share that this is specifically speaking about relationship. He is moving you forward in relationship. And when I say relationship, I'm talking about like, it could be marriage, because that's the only relationship God gives, okay? So that's what it gotta be, marriage, okay? So he's pushing your story forward. You're about to fall into a new thing, and it's really ironic because as of lately, actually it happened again. Not too long ago, I had got up, I was getting dressed about 2 weeks ago. I'm getting dressed, I'm looking in the mirror, I'm brushing my teeth, right? I ain't told nobody this. But I'm brushing my teeth, and I literally, as I'm brushing my teeth, I look up, I look in the mirror, and I say, whoa. Because I was like, whoa. I was like, you look like a wife. I was literally, and I know it's funny. I know it's funny. But it was really a shocking moment for me. Like, I didn't expect that. I just looked up and I looked different. It was the same way that happened with my pregnancy. When I looked at the picture, I was like, whoa, am I pregnant? Like, I didn't even say I'm pregnant. I said, whoa, I'm either getting old or I look like a mom. That's what I said. But you discern your own spirit. And that's the next thing that I got to mention. Is through all of this, God moving you forward, right? Him telling you to trust the process. Him telling you to trust what he's telling you, and etc. Trusting your discernment is you have to take a step back and look at yourself. All right? That was the last thing I believe God wanted me to point out of all of this, is to look at yourself. Because a lot of the times you will be in circumstances that, listen, you will be in circumstances and you won't realize that your life is being stolen from you. I literally have walked the walk of literally the enemy stealing my life. And I could feel it though, because I always felt like I was shrinking. And I always felt like my life was stagnant and it was called for so much more, but I just couldn't go and be so much more. I couldn't do it because I trusted my circumstances and I wasn't trusting God at that time. But see, that is how the enemy do. He has to set things in place that you in a way won't know how to break free from. And the reason why is because, let me tell y'all another trick from the enemy. You will feel like you need a reason to break free. And I don't know who this is for, but I know that set me free when I found out I don't need a reason. When it came to friendships that I had, when it came to circumstances, even jobs, I don't need a reason. When God tell me to leave, I'm gone. I don't care what it's talking about. Even with the last job that I had, it was time to leave that place. But I didn't want to because I loved that job. Like, I loved the job. It was perfect for me. I don't know about everybody else. It was perfect for me. Same thing I said to them. And I remember in orientation, I told them, I said, sure, I'm happy to be here. I don't care. Because God had set it up to really work for me. But that doesn't mean that it was for me forever. And that's what people don't be understanding. See, God gives perfect gifts. And sometimes the enemy will mimic that. I'm trying to tell y'all, the enemy will mimic a thing and it'll be like, whoa, like this is perfect for me. I remember in my relationship, listen, I remember in my old relationship, I was like, wow, this is perfect for me. He don't got kids, I don't got kids. We the same age. I've never dated somebody my age. You know what I'm saying? They've always been older. So when I was with that person, I'm like, oh, they perfect for me. We could start a family. We could do this. No, we absolutely could not. You hear me? How I was operating in life, where I was trying to go in life, what God had called me to and equipped me for, they were not equipped for that. You get what I'm saying? They were not equipped for that. It's nothing against the people. It's nothing against the places. Like I said, even with friendships. I remember when I broke off my friendship with a few people. And they wanted to know why. And my only answer was, really, I outgrew it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not into the things that y'all are into. I wasn't into the things they were into. I didn't care about the things they cared about. I didn't talk about the things they talked about. I didn't even agree with some of the things, with majority of the things that they agreed with. Nothing against them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be amazing people without me. I just got somewhere that I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? I just got something that I gotta do. I got ways that I like to live. And it's things that I'm just not in agreement with. And sometimes we ourselves, we don't understand that. So we be thinking like, oh no, it gotta be this dire reason. Oh no, I need this. I need an okay. No, I've literally learned in life, I don't need an answer and I don't have to give one. And it's not from a mean place. It's just from a place of, because see, when I say you don't have to wait for the answer, what I'm saying is when God gives a yes, it doesn't matter who else says no. It doesn't matter who else says no, or it don't matter. You get what I'm saying? It don't matter about anything else that don't agree with the decision that you're about to make. If God agrees with it, follow his will. That's it, and that's all. And like I said, that's places, people, or things. I've had to do it with jobs, people, and etc. It don't even matter. So listen, this is why God was telling me to get on here and let you know to trust your discernment. Trust your discernment, because you are thinking that you are either going to be too afraid to move because you trust the circumstance, or you feel like you gotta wait for an answer. You gotta wait for an okay. And God is like, I gave you the okay a very long time ago. And now what's happening? You are outside of the will of God. And what is happening as well? You are in a way working against God. You have become an enemy of God, being afraid to move. You get what I'm saying? And because you are in a place that God is no longer calling you to, let me tell you something. God will leave that place. And that place, that very place, I'm trying to tell, I know these things from experience, unfortunately. That very thing, it's going to torment you every day. Every day you will not wake up and just be like, I had a good day. Matter of fact, you ain't gonna wake up ever and say, I had an amazing day today. And if you do, oh, it's in his word. He said, even when you think it's about to go good, it's about to go bad again. I kid you not. I have done it. I have done it. And I'm honestly just happy to be broken free. And that's the only reason why I'm selling this with a smile. Not for you, it's the lesson. But understand, you will smile in the end too. I have literally had to make decisions. I didn't know what was going to happen. You get what I'm saying? It's just, it kind of goes back to what I said in the beginning of this word. When you step out on faith, that risk will give you clarity. You get what I'm saying? And because you keep getting clarity, when you step out on faith, you literally, this is a word for somebody, you literally lose your trust in the world. Because when you be clinging to them things that you can see, you start to realize that they never have the power to sustain, protect, or provide for you the way God do when you be taking them risks. Oh, my mama. I'm not even being found my mom. On my mother. Do y'all want me to suburb it up for you? On my mom. Do you hear me? I'm so serious. So look, whoever this word is for, God been literally placing you on my heart these past few days. And he's just been saying, don't allow the enemy to steal your life. Don't allow. He said, Jordan Davis. Now I think that's like a unisex name. But he or she said, you remember you had to leave your mom's house? Yeah. It literally gets like that. It has no limits. Like, God don't got no limits. God literally told Abraham, just go to a land that I will show you. And he wanted him to go all by himself. You get what I'm saying? So God doesn't have no limitations. He will want you to break free from the people you can trust. It's not even, and that's what I mean throughout this whole word. You people, we often feel like we have to wait for a reason. And God is like, listen, go. You so worried about who they is. You so worried about what they gonna think. You so worried about what they about to do. You ain't even going nowhere in life. And where you think you going is about to crumble you. It's about to flush you. It's about to flush you. I kid you not. I walked with the world long enough for me to know. I done literally seen so many different consequences, unfortunately, because my faith was so brittle. Like, my faith was worthless. Literally. I had such a worthless belief in God. Like, I knew God was real. I ain't trust him. I did not trust him. I didn't even think he would just show up out of nowhere. I didn't think that he would make ways out of no way. I did not think he would sustain me. I didn't think he'd give me joy. I didn't think he would give me things that I asked for. You get what I'm saying? I didn't think I even had favor. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I just knew that God was real. And, you know, but my faith was literally worthless. And all I can say, I'm so thirsty, is do not have a worthless faith. Don't believe in God, but then can't even serve your purpose. Like, don't even trust God with your purpose or with your direction or with your finances or with your love life. You need to have peace right now. You can have peace right now. Let me tell y'all a secret. All right? Let me tell y'all a secret, and don't tell nobody else. Because I don't tell people my business for real. Not like that. It's certain things I keep to me. But let me tell y'all. You can have peace with God alone. I do not drink. I do not smoke. I barely get sleep. Okay? I barely get sleep. And I have not fornicated since my ex-fiance passed away. Since my ex-fiance passed away, he's been gone for a year now. And then I had to go through my pregnancy as well while he was alive. Pregnancy is 9 months. Let's see. Last time was what? October? It was, I don't know, October in like 2020. I know exactly what day it was, but I just don't feel like saying all that. Moral of the story is, you can be happy without people, without substances, without anything that you think is keeping you. I promise you. I'm literally in like one of the happiest seasons of my life, and I know it's about to get greater. That's crazy. But that's how God is. And let me tell y'all one more thing before I go. You got to persevere. Because a year ago, when I first had my daughter, my life was weird. Like, I had become, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went in to have my daughter, became homeless. While I was in the hospital having my daughter, my ex-fiance passed away. No, he's not her dad, but he passed away. Everything happened. I'm talking about I just woke up in the middle of the night and just saw him all over. I'm like, wait, what? She was in the NICU, had to have a C-section. I was not expecting that. I had a healthy pregnancy. There was no reason to have a C-section, but had a C-section. So now I'm cut open. I can barely walk. I'm in pain. I got literally a newborn. I got to wake up every 2 hours to go all the way down to the NICU to feed her. I'm in pain once again. He passes away. I can't go nowhere. I'm cut open. I'm in pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was so much going on. It was way more going on than that, y'all. I kid y'all not. It was way more than that. I don't even talk about her dad. So it was way more than that. I don't even talk about what was going on with him and the things that was coming from his life falling into my life. I don't talk about none of that. It was way more going on. I was in school at that time. It was so, I'm still in school, but even at that time, I'm in school. It was so much going on. The people around me, they wanted me to fail. They couldn't wait. I kid y'all not. It's some people, I ain't even talking about, listen, it'll be some people that'll look at you and say, oh, you messed up now. I don't know who word this is for, but this part right here is specifically going to be for somebody. It is some people that's going to look at your life and they're going to say, oh, you messed up now. Oh, she ain't going nowhere now. Oh, he ain't going to make it now. Look what they done did with their life. Oh, you done made the wrong turn. And then God will show up and give you exactly what you needed. He will literally bless you with a perfect gift. But all I'm saying right now is God is saying, trust your discernment. I don't care who it is he's told you to separate. I don't care what it is he done told you to separate from. He is telling you to move. You are moving forward. From people, from places, from things, from mistakes. You are moving forward. I kid y'all not. Healing. You are moving forward. That's what God has placed in my heart for you. I don't know. I just pray that whoever this word is for, that you really do. You take it and you apply it and you live in it. Don't just hear it. Take it and walk in it. You get what I'm saying? Because one of the best things I ever did was, like I said, take them decisions that took faith. I didn't know what they were going to do for me, but they really worked. Like, literally, they literally worked for me. Like, I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even know that they, you get what I'm saying? I didn't know they were going to work for me. Like, that junk is blowing me away. It still blows me away to this day. How after I took a leap of faith, it's like God just kept And he keeps making it better and better and better. And not only that, but when you get back on track with God, he starts showing you more things that he has for you. Because let me tell you what the enemy do. He will send you a gift that looks like it is perfect for you. And it is going to, like I said, it's going to steal your life. And while you're sitting there wasting your life away, thinking you going somewhere, ain't going nowhere. As soon as you think it's about to get better, it's going to break you again. Like whatever it is, it will break you. It will keep breaking you. But let me tell you, God cannot even show you what's next because you're still in a place that he has left behind a long time ago. A lot of the times we have a hard time accepting that things were momentarily. That's how I was. Like, even when it came to the last job I had, I was really upset. Like, I don't want to leave. But God, literally, he has something else that he has for me. He has something else that he has for me. Thank you. You are speaking clarity and truth. Thank you. Yeah, like this is literally just my experience, and he has something else that he has for me. But see, this is the thing, not just for me, for you too. So take it and apply it when I say it like that. But like I said, he wouldn't have even started to show me all these bigger and greater things had I not stepped out on faith. It's literally mandatory. So listen, you want to know why you wake up upset every day? You want to know why you don't feel the love that is actually in the world? And when I say in the world, I'm talking about the presence of God being on your life. It will make you feel loved. Like you can wake up and just smell the coffee. You can wake up and just feel the sun rays. And you will feel God's love in little things like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because you see people waking up every day, they facing trials that's smaller than yours. And the world is dark for them. It's dark for them. They barely making it. You get what I'm saying? Like they're barely being able to sustain. They've given up, honestly. Spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, they're gone. They're goners. Get them out of here. I'm just joking. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the people. I'm just laughing at what I said. But either way it goes. Literally, they're like, take the dumps out because it's over for them. You get what I'm saying? The way that they feel, like literally think about it. If you got to drink, if you got to use substances just to get to everyday life, oh, the presence of God, it's something wrong. I can't tell you that God isn't with you because you use substances, because I know God, he'll reach you exactly where you're at. I know that. But think about it. Something is wrong. Because there's no way that I can wake up, literally, take a walk through the sun, face all type of whatever, deaths, financial issues, I don't care what it is. I be facing everything, walking through the sun. I can go cry right now and still think about the goodness of God. That's how high my spirit will get. That's how high God will get your spirit. Oh, my mama. You be looking at the trials like this so momentarily. I'm just finna cry and get it over with. And get back to your everyday life, feeling the love of God. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I'm not the only one that God got that for. Like, I will never think that I'm that great of a person that I should be one of the few people that get to experience that. You get what I'm saying? Everybody feels like they battle every day because we do. You get what I'm saying? We do. But God will literally allow his love to just be on your life. You know how you look at people's life? This is what I mean by just trust your discernment. But you ever looked at a person and you could just see life whooping them down, baby? Life whooping them down. And it's because it's really like it's a spiritual thing. You get what I'm saying? That spirit that'll be on your life after you choose righteousness and faith. Oh my God. The goodness that just will fall on your life, the favor. Ooh, don't let me get into the favor. Don't even let me get into the favor. I ain't even being funny. In this season, whew, favor. Favor. I'm not even being favor, for real. You can walk into a place, you don't even gotta fake your personality. Like, and the reason why I say this is because I have walked into strange places, and people just, in this season of my life of obedience and righteousness, I gotta keep pointing that out because that's the key to everything I'm talking about. In the season of obedience and righteousness, you will walk into places and people will see or just be like magnet to you. You get what I'm saying? They will just be magnetically attracted to you and drawn to you and ready to show you favor, ready to do, ready to serve. And you will literally be looking like, this ain't even one of my good days. I'm not even shining right now. I'm not even intentionally coming in to serve, and I'm not even doing that. I'm just being me. And you want to come to me and give me your best, and you ain't even, you probably don't even know God. It'll be people that don't even know God, and God will literally still bring them to pour and to do and to get you to that next place. It's really weird. But that's what righteousness does. It's like it just gives you favor to be taken care of in every room you walk into. It's really weird. Like, that's one thing that I noticed in this season too, because I remember in my backslidden season, I said, man, I feel like the grace of God has just left me. Like, I used to get grace. Like, I used to get, you know what I'm saying? I used to feel like people knew and could see, and it left though. It literally left. Like, it wasn't no grace, it wasn't no favor. God said, you finna get this hard knock life because you hard-headed. And I don't know what made me realize that it left me, but I realized it, and I kid y'all not. Let me tell y'all exactly how it happened. I ain't even mean to be on here long, but this is for whoever it's for. But I had realized that God's grace had left me, right? And I remember God ended up telling me to go on this woman's retreat. So I went to the women's retreat. Everybody there, I'm talking about, we waking up worshiping, we waking up praising, and no, it's not like this kumbaya, we sit in a circle and all that. It wasn't that. It was a lot of fun. But it was like godly fun. Like, we just like roasting marshmallows, dancing to the gospel music. You get what I'm saying? We really enjoying each other's company. I came back from that trip, and it was like my heart was really changed. Not because of just those people and dwelling in the spirit, people with the Holy Spirit. You hear me? It wasn't just because of that. It was because God brought revelation as well while I was there. Because I kept seeing 333. I wasn't used to the numbers. I wasn't used to none of that. But I kept seeing 333. And then I went there. And this lady, she stood up to teach. And she said, I think it was Jeremiah or John or something, 333. And and the scripture said to go to God and ask him for the things that I do not know, and he will show me. And I was like, whoa. I kept seeing 333, and she literally just got up here and taught on 333. Like, get what I'm saying? So God gave me revelation while I was on that trip. And everything that I was just experiencing, it kept changing my heart while I was there. I was only there for like a weekend. So y'all, I come back home. My heart is like in this different place. I'm like just happy to know God again, happy to be in the midst of God again. And the Holy Spirit was so thick there, y'all. It really did have an impact on my spirit. I have been walking in the world by myself for like years at this point. So it was a lot of things that I lost. And then on top of that, I was in fornication. I was just not choosing God. I wasn't putting first. There was a lot of things going on. Either way it goes, I come back from that trip, my heart has changed, right? Let me tell y'all how I knew God's grace had fell back on me. Because before I went to that trip, I was getting ticket after ticket after ticket. I'm talking about those tickets was piling. Baby, they knew my car or something. I don't know what it was. I was getting ticket after ticket after ticket. I said, what is going on? I don't never get tickets. Like, why I keep getting all these tickets? Like, I'm talking about they was pulling me over. Here, take your ticket. Here, I got 3 tickets for you. Here, I got another. I'm like, what is these things? You get what I'm saying? I came back from that trip, the first day back. A cop pulled me over. I said, here we go again. God. But the cop pulled me over, and then he pulled up on the side of me. And he said, I pulled you over because you see that truck right there? And as soon as he pointed, I looked up, and a truck pulled out. And it was another cop car. He said, I pulled you over because that cop right there was about to pull you over. And I was like, oh, thank you. He said, I pulled you over. They was about to pull you over. I'm about to let you go free. Y'all. I said, oh, the grace of, oh, it's coming back now. But see, this is the thing. It's not about just getting tickets. Y'all got to realize that God will use a circumstance to open your eyes. And then he'll shift the whole circumstance to you're not getting a ticket. Actually, that very thing that I was using against you to get your attention, oh, now it's about to highlight that I'm moving back in your life again. That's what that was about. You get what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell y'all, I don't know who that was for, but let it be for whoever it was for, y'all. But yeah, trust your discernment in this season. God is moving you forward. He got blessings, bruh. It's not just about blessings, but it's about connection. You get what I'm saying? See, when God gives to you, you will start to say, hold on, wait, it's power on this side. It's authority on this side. It's structure, it's guidance, it's protection on this side. And that's what it's all about. Being able to actually receive those things and not think that you got to chase the world to obtain it. You'll get it for free. You just got to obey the one who really got all the power. That's really all it's about. A lot of people, they want to obey the world. They want to obey this industrialized society and think that that's what's about to get them through. Not understanding that it don't even matter what height you make it to in the world. If your soul go to hell, you are through. You get what I'm saying? You done. Cooked. Overdid. No need for a fork. It's overdone. I'm just joking. But no, but for real. Seriously, y'all. Seriously, y'all. It's a real thing. And I just had a lot of experiences with God. And God just wanted me to get on here and show and share that with y'all. So that's what it is. I hope this helped. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next My Mimi Guy vlog video, y'all. My hair, let me tell y'all, I'm about to get back on like my hair journey, I guess. I done took a couple years off from really trying to take care of my hair, so I guess I'm gonna try to start taking care of it again. Other than that, I'm more than thirsty, and I'm about to get off of here. I love y'all, and I hope that y'all find what y'all looking for. You get what I'm saying? Because I know God got all things stored away. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. You guys love you. Blah, 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 blah.